Hello, everybody, and welcome to 20% to GCSEs. That's right, 20% there. So, this week we have done a lot, and tomorrow is going to be a big quiz, basically. I will be doing a big test of everything that we went through this week. I have also published a Google document that you guys could read right now if you really wanted, that goes through everything that I have covered so far. And I was looking through, and we've done a lot already, but think about it this way. I did the math. I have probably, with these streams, got myself, and hopefully you viewers, maybe 20 marks, 25 marks total, which is a lot. That is 1/8 of your GCSE right there. Completely just for watching these short streams. So let's get into it with another banger. I'm looking forward to this one. Today we're going to be starting off with physics. I don't like physics. I think it's boring. It's just math with extra steps. But you know what, guys? If you want some marks, listen up, okay? This is higher content only. And we need to work out how to test the strength of a magnet. More specifically, an electromagnet. Now, for those who haven't done the practical, it's quite interesting. You would get something like an iron nail, which I'm going to draw kind of like this. You would get an iron nail, okay? You would get insulating wire and coil it. You would wrap the coil around this, like so, and you would attach clips to the end that go into a power supply. Okay? So, from there, what do? Well, we need to test it. So, number one, you would turn it on. You would drop some paper clips on the floor, maybe 10. See how many gets picked up. Let's assume maybe 4 gets picked up. Then you would either add more coils, or you would increase the potential difference on the power box. So maybe this time it picks up 7, and then finally we increase it and goes to 10. Then, once you're done, you would obviously just plot the data in a table, plot it in a graph to compare the results, and that's your practical. And there, you've got 6 marks for that. So I was talking to Mr. Riley about this. We had a discussion, and it was interesting. So what he basically said is, this question is actually a little weird. It's usually a 6-mark question where it will literally just tell you, describe a practical that you could do to test the strength of an electromagnet. So you would want to talk about, first of all, getting your iron nail / magnet. I'm not sure what the exact definition would be, whether you could just say iron nail, or whether you could say get your electromagnet. I guess get the magnetic item. No, that doesn't sound right. I guess just say get the iron nail or iron core. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. So you get the nail. You get insulating wire. And you coil it. Now, I'm not sure if you need to explain why you would coil it. I believe what coiling does, it allows current to flow throughout the whole magnet. But just to be sure, I'll go have a quick look through my guidebook here, my security guidebook. Let's see. There we go. No, that's not coils. This is electromagnetic waves. There we go. Okay. Coil. Okay, coil of wire. You can increase the strength of a magnet that a wire produces by wrapping the wire in a coil. This happens because the field lines around each loop of the wire line up with each other. This results in field lines that are very close. The closer the field lines is stronger. Okay, so if you're asked why would you wrap something in a solenoid, you would say that this increases the strength of the magnetic field because the field lines around each loop line up. That's what you'd say. Let me write that definition down. So you would increase strength of magnetic field by making the magnetic lines, by making field lines closer. Field lines line up. So I guess you would say that. Make field lines line up closer. I guess that will be an appropriate definition. Anyways, we'll carry on with this quickly and then we'll move on to math. And then we'll, right at the end of the stream, do our good old recap. So nail, so you've wrapped it in a coil, you want to add your clips to a power supply. You want to turn it on, obviously, put the paper clips, you know the rest. One thing that you should do for physics is talk about dangers. Talk about dangers, okay? So one danger, for example, could be the wires heating. So you could say, as a health and safety hazard, no, just maybe say a hazard risk. A hazard risk, in order to prevent a hazard, or in order to prevent burns from occurring, keep the power on for as short as possible, something like that. So you have to talk about the dangers. Anyways, that's all good. I'm happy with that. So let's go do some math now. Let's go do some math because we didn't do any of the science today. Tomorrow I'll be doing some biology and chemistry again, so that'll be fun. Anyways, let's do expanding triple brackets because this is one thing that actually infuriates me. I hate doing it, but actually it's relatively easy. Okay, so a good method that I'll use is the loop method, but I call it like the second loop method because you would do it like this. So you would do x times x squared, which would get you x cubed, x times x minus 4, which would be x minus 4, 3 times x squared, which is 3x squared, 3 times minus 4, which is minus 12. Okay, now like terms, we don't have any here, I believe. No, and that is fucking vile, that is horrible. When there are no like terms, you are going to want to shoot yourself like Nacho did at the end of Better Call Saul. Minus, okay, we'll do plus 3x squared plus x minus 4 minus 12. Okay, I guess we'll draw lines under them just to make sure that we don't lose our focus here. Okay, so once we've got these, we now need to multiply it by x plus 2. Which might sound easy, but I don't like this step at all. So I'm going to do a grid method and see if that helps. But if it doesn't, you guys will know to use the loop method again. x positive 2. Alright. So literally, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, man. Oh, this is horrible already. I think x times x minus 4 would be x squared minus 4. This is the bit that annoys me, is sometimes it'll be like, if you multiply x by x minus something, it's annoying as to what it'll actually be like. Does that become full x? It's weird. It's annoying. That's the only bit that I don't like. I think that becomes minus 12x. Would it just be x minus 12? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google this in a minute to find out. Then this would be 2 times 3x squared, so I assume that is 6x squared, x minus 8, and I'm assuming that's just 24. And then you would just collect the terms, which I don't think there's many of here. No, there are piss all terms. Okay, I'm gonna actually change this to x squared plus 6, because then we could actually get x squared plus 2. We could get minus 12x, minus 8x, so that would be minus 20x, minus 24, and 3x cubed. Okay, 3x cubed plus x squared plus 2 plus 20x minus 20x minus 24. Jesus Christ. If I have even gotten one fragment of that right, I will be happy. It's honestly, the hardest bit is just collecting the like terms, because the hardest bit is differentiating. Is that x minus it, minus 8x? Is it x whatever minus it? It's hard to tell. But this has appeared as a 5 or maybe even a 6 marker in our mocks in the past. And I'm not saying that it'll appear this time, but there could be even a vile 3 or 4 mark question about expanding triple brackets, which is why I'm trying to do it now. You know what I might do then? I might actually go do the other method quickly and see which one I enjoy more, which one's more easy. Because that was not nice at all. Shit. Okay, hang on. Minus 12, x minus 4, 3x squared, x to the cubed. I forgot what was the original question. Shit. Here, I'm going to Google it and see what my answer is. Because if my answer is somewhat similar, then we know that I got it right. And vice versa, if my answer's wrong, then we can try doing it the loop method. Okay. It was... See, that took me about 5 minutes to do, which is kind of bad. Well, no, it didn't, because I was actually obviously talking and stuff, so it probably wouldn't have taken that long. Is it actually going to show me, or am I not going to? Okay, it was... x plus 3. X plus 3 times... x plus 3 x squared minus 4 and x plus 2. Right, come on Google. Okay, Google's giving me a really weird answer. Oh, yeah, I get it, because I put 1 as a capital. Oh shit, I got something totally different here. Did I? No, okay, I actually got what I did. Okay, I'm gonna mute chat. So it doesn't cover the first. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to check if things are wrong. Again guys, just make sure to comment actually helpful stuff. Because remember, this is actually revision. Anyways, so here it says x to the power of 4. Shit! I forgot this. Okay, hang on, we can correct this. What was this, minus 12? We can correct this. I bet you will get the right answer now. Okay. Hang on guys, we will do the right sums now. Okay. So, let's rub all of this bullshit off. Where's my marker gone? Yeah, just remember guys to actually comment helpful stuff if you are going to comment. Because again, this is literally revision. This is my revision as much as it is your guys. I'm helping you get 3 marks here. I made a document. I don't know how many of you have seen it. I don't know if I've shared it to anyone yet. But I'll share it at the end of the stream to people who want it. Only if you want it. And literally, it's a document of the things that I've done in these revision streams. And I kid you not, I have done a lot of stuff already. We have gone through at least 3 topics that not many people understand, okay? We have gone through electrolysis, things like that. Topics where people really panic and struggle. So seriously, if you guys are even clicking on, these streams are an hour. 50% of that stream is me doing the workings out. If you literally click on the first 5-10 minutes of one of these streams, you will probably pick up some information to help you get better grades. And like, at the end of the day, that is worth a lot, guys. So seriously, I would make sure to pay attention to some of these streams. There we go, we're back. Some of these streams, I know some of the topics I talk about aren't that interesting. Like, I know some of you guys probably hate electrolysis, you probably hate crystallization, but guys, seriously, I hate them too. But I'm learning them so that I can get a good GCSE, so that I can try and have a good future. So come on, guys, let's smash it. So that would be x to the power of 4. That would be 2x3. That would be 3x cubed. That would be x squared minus 4. That would be minus 12x. Okay. Now 2 times, so that would be 6x squared. That would be x minus 8, and that would be minus 24. Right, let's collect our like terms. So we have minus 12x and minus 8x, so that's minus 20x. Minus 24, that's just on its own. We have these 2 terms here, x squared minus 4, x squared plus 6. So that would be x squared plus 2. We have these 2 terms here, x cubed, that would be plus 5. And x4. So altogether we have x to the power of 4 plus x cubed plus 5 plus x squared plus 2 minus 20x minus 24x? That is a vile question. If you get that in your exam, just make sure to do as much as you can. And let me have a look here. I did that right. Alright guys, if you're watching, pop a comment in chat, let me know, is the stream back up? I'll go check myself, because I don't want to... I was actually going to say something super important there. See, Luke Kelly literally just comes on these streams to chat nonsense and then immediately leaves when I start doing actual things. I know, look, guys, is this meant to be like that? Guys, look, I honestly know that a lot of you guys despise revision to a point where you won't do it until the day before your exams. But guys, if you're gonna watch these streams, at least watch a bit of them. Don't just click on to say something funny and then click off. Because A, you're wasting my time. You know, my time is literally being wasted by people commenting random stuff when I could be doing revision. But also, just remember this, guys. Like seriously, remember this. I'm putting in my own effort here, my own time to do my own revision and to help you guys. If you guys aren't understanding something, you need to let me know. But if you guys are just going to come on here and comment nonsense, I am going to stop doing these streams. So you guys won't be getting the help that you also need. Because I'm doing topics here that I struggle with. And because I'm higher set, I know that other people are going to struggle with them too. So seriously, guys, if you're going to come on these streams, actually behave yourself. I sound like a bloody teacher, but really, you need to understand, I mean it. I want to succeed. I want all of you to succeed. But if you're going to come on these streams here and take the piss a little and not really, you know, not add anything insightful, not add any real solutions. Like Ellis came on and sure he didn't comment anything too helpful, but he was still commenting relevant stuff. But, you know, some of you guys are coming on and chatting utter nonsense here, and it's disrupting the total flow. Anyways, what I was going to say, which again, really important to your revision here, but again, no one's here to find out. You make sure to do it 5x cubed, not x cubed plus 5. So that would be 2x cubed, 2x squared. And there you go, that's the answer. X to the power of 4 plus 5x cubed plus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24x. Grid method for the W. Let's try another one. And you guys try this at home too if you're watching. Literally just get a pen or pencil or something and do it. Alright. Let's do x squared minus 4, bracket 1. We'll do 4, no, too many instances of 4 here. X plus 9, and we'll do x plus 2. Okay, so number 1, we do the double loop method. So we do x squared times x, so that's x cubed. 9x squared minus 4x minus 36. Are you guys with me so far? If you're not, say something now. Next, x positive 2. X to the power of 4. 9x cubed minus 4x squared minus 36x. And then that would be 18x squared minus 8x and 72 minus 72. Alright, if you guys aren't with me, take a minute. That would be 2x cubed. If you guys aren't with me, take a minute. We've just done 8 equations there. Alright, now let's collect our like terms. We have x to the power of 4, so we can cross that off. Anything with x cubed in, so that's 11x cubed. Can cross them out. Aha! Minus 14x squared. Minus 36x. Cross that out. Aha! Hang on. Nope. We add the 8x. We take away, sorry, so that would be 36, 44. That would be minus 44x, sorry, that was my mistake. And then minus 72. Can we collect any more like terms? I don't think we can. So as a result, we are done with that equation. Now let me go put that into Google and see if I got the right answer there. I think I did, you know. I'm feeling a bit confident there. Let me go see. X to the power of 2 minus 4. So yeah, I feel relatively confident with triple brackets now. Honestly, I've honestly kind of been a bit mind blown there. Okay, 4x to the power of 4, correct. 11x cubed, yep. Aha! We did something wrong there. Minus 14x. No! No, even I could have seen that. Look, negative x squared. Negative 4x squared. That would have been 14. Okay. You know what? One mistake out of all of that. Hang on, let's make sure the rest is right. Minus 44x. Yep, I did everything right, but that. And there you go. I think I've mastered that now. But you know what? Just to be insanely sure, Miss Glenn is going to be like, mad now. Just to be sure, but I know this may not even come up in the exam, but come on, let's just be cautious of ourselves, guys. X minus 8. X squared minus 5. Let's say x plus 3. See, I think the only problem is when x occurs more than once, it can be quite annoying. But anyways, you guys literally know what we're doing now, right? If you guys aren't following here, take a bloody minute, because I swear down, my eyes have opened up here. Minus 8x squared and minus 40. Sorry, positive 40. Ooh. Little trick there. Middle finger. Boom, 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 boom. X plus 3. Alright, let's go collect some terms. Okay, that is x4. That is minus 5x squared. That is minus 8x cubed. That is 40x. That would be 3x cubed. That would be x minus 15. That would be minus 24x squared. That would be 120. If you guys aren't following, please pause my video now. Let's get our answer. We collect like term number 1. We look for more like terms, x squareds. Minus 5, what is minus 5? That is minus 29x squared. Let's cross them out. Minus 8x cubed. Do we have anything else? Yeah, we do. 5x cubed, that would be. Get rid of them. X minus 15, so that would be minus 15x plus 40. That would be 25x. Or x plus 25, I guess I should say. I don't know. I don't know which one would be accepted, actually. And then 120. So let's get our total answer of x to the power of 4. Take away 29x squared. Take away 5x cubed. Plus 25x. Plus 120. And that's probably a somewhat correct answer. I'm feeling it, you know. And remember, yeah, you can just use a calculator for these, for pay-to-win calculators that I don't have because I'm not a scumbag at home, but I do know that pay-to-win calculators exist, but honestly, this will be in the calculator paper, guys, so don't even push your luck with that. Yeah, don't push your luck, guys. This will likely be in the non-calc paper anyways, so don't get cocky and pretend like you know it when you don't. I used to despise the subject, but now I've just smashed it. So, what are we doing next, guys? Behave yourself, Conan's ad lib. Let's have a look on my Mac. Documents. Guys, let's have a review of everything that we've been through the last 4 days. I'm talking chemistry, biology, and we might do 1 or 2 English things before we head off. Alright. I'm gonna go to... Okay, someone has commented on my revision streams. If this is not helpful, I'm gonna flip. Oh, it was me that commented. Thank God, bro. If I was like Luke Kelly or someone putting okay. So there we go. I can now say, adding triple brackets, we've done. I can now say that we've done the required practical. So there you go. This document is now completely up to date. And I've sent it to Ellis, I've sent it to Kieran, I've sent it to Luke Kelly. I'm going to send it to Rufus, even though he probably won't care because I have not seen man on my streams in years. So look, this is the document. This is the document. It says, every day between 5:30 and 7:30, I will be streaming for 1 hour. I will be streaming a 1 hour revision lesson on my channel, JMC Arts. This document contains all content that I have revised so far in extensive detail, including any potential exam questions that the lessons may have helped solve. If you are unsure of anything, ask me on stream, go through the VODs on my channel to find where we went through it. Remember, even watching for 5 to 10 minutes could help you pick up a bunch of marks. So, let's go through chemistry, require practical crystallization. Guys, this is drilled into my mind now. And you know, should we do titrations? Titrations. We haven't done it with him though. We haven't done it with Mr. McAdam. I think we're doing it tomorrow. So you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to write this. We're going to do titrations. We could do, I mean, I already know a lot of infection and response stuff. I guess we could do homeostasis, just the whole of homeostasis. Okay. So we know crystallization. I'm not even going to write anything. I'm a just say. So when answering a question on crystallization, if it's a 6 mark, again, you need to hit obviously those 6 bullet points. So I'm not going to use any books, not going to use anything here. I'm just going to use this off my own memory. So number 1, the question will likely say something like magnesium sulfate crystals. You need to be able to identify that you're combining magnesium oxide and sulfuric acid, okay? Sulfuric acid. And then what you need to do from there is you would add the sulfuric acid to a beaker and you would heat it to increase the rate of reactions. You would then add magnesium oxide, add some, I don't know, is it a spatula, a scoop, add some magnesium oxide, what's the word? Hang on. Because I know this will bite me in the exam if I don't get it. Hang on, I need to know, guys. I need to know this. Heat the acid, add excess okay, no, I just wrote here, add excess magnesium oxide until no more can be reacted. Filter the solution. Okay, put in beaker, heat up, make sure excess magnesium oxide. Filter, evaporate, yeah, okay. So everything that I just said there. I'm gonna go close this. Okay, let's say we get a 6 marker on extracting bauxite. You need to remember that bauxite is I know one thing that I'm going to do right now, chemical tests. But hang on, bauxite is aluminium, and it is... You would put it in molten solution. You would add molten cryolite to reduce the melting point of the aluminium oxide. The oxygen would go to the anode, and the aluminium would go to the cathode. You need to constantly replace the anodes because they are made of graphite. And if they react with the oxygen, it'll create carbon dioxide and slowly wear it away. That's what you would basically say. Not sure what else you could talk. In terms of chemical terms, the ionic compound aluminium oxide and the ionic lattice is broken down when it is in this solution, when it is in molten form, which as the ions are free to move. That is 6 marks. Okay, let's do the chemical tests. I need to know them as much as you guys, and I can't remember piss about them. So let's go quickly through our chemical analysis here. I have literally a whole envelope dedicated to these. So the winner is halide testing. Alright, what is halide testing? That is, okay, this is what I know. I'm going to write what I know. I don't know what you combine it with, but I know that it's chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Which are all diatomic. Not sure what you combine it with, but I think iodine you would get a cream precipitate. That you would get a white precipitate. And I'm not sure what you get for bromine. So let's have a look. Okay. Sulfate ions can be tested with barium, sulfate ions, okay. Silver nitrate, okay. And it is chlorine is white, bromine is cream, and iodine is yellow, okay. I guess a good way to remember that is iodine is orange. So I guess orange, yellow. Bromine is the odd one out, so it's cream. I guess a mixture of the two. Okay. Metal hydroxide testing. Hydroxide. Isn't this just squeaky pop test? Or am I doing this wrong? No, I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Sodium hydroxide is used to test metal ions. Okay. Metal hydroxide, and we use sodium. So that is aluminium, calcium, magnesium, copper, iron 2, iron 3. And we have white. Bro, this stream is spazzing out today. White calcium, white, blue, green, brown. So I guess copper is blue, but copper is always blue, you know what I mean? Iron, the first iron, you could imagine it like, I guess, Minecraft iron, I don't know, green, and then iron 3, brown, and then all the others are white, except for aluminium if you had excess. Okay, flame test. Okay, this one, I know, you add like a nichrome wire, you dip it in a solution, and you add it to a flame, but what exactly? Nichrome wire, you need to clean it. Okay, so lithium, I'm just going to draw like a little flame here. Lithium is crimson, yellow, lilac, green. Copper, potassium, purple, and sodium. Okay, finally, the test for chlorine is that it bleaches litmus paper. Damp litmus paper is bleach. Test for carbon dioxide is that it turns lime water cloudy. Produces a white precipitate. Nitrate is for halides. White, cream, yellow. That's chlorine, bromine, iodine. Metal hydroxide testing, you would use sodium hydroxide. Yep. Aluminium, magnesium, and calcium all are white except for aluminium, which forms colourless. And copper is obviously blue, iron 2 green, iron 3 grey. I'm not going to do a review of that one until maybe tomorrow, but I think that was relatively fine. If you guys want to copy any of that down, be sure to. Okay. Let's do a review now of everything else. Okay, bacteria. I'll draw bacteria. Liddy bop bop bop, biddy bop. Okay. What is this? The circle. That is plasmid. It is a ring of DNA. That is just a strand of DNA. And that is a flagellum. That is it. That is literally it. That is a bacteria. Well, obviously it has things like other cells, but those are like the unique bits. What else? Blood vessels, arteries have a muscly tissue layer and an elastic fibre layer in order to support high pressures. Veins have valves, and capillaries are one cell thick so that ions can diffuse in and out of it. What else? Mitosis. Okay, step 1 is that the chromosomes replicate inside the nucleus. The nuclear membrane breaks down. Something I forgot to mention yesterday is that, well, firstly, all the chromosomes line up in the center of the cell. The nucleus replicates. And when that happens, spindle fibers pull each set of chromosomes to either end of the cell. The cytoplasm, the membrane, everything divides, producing two identical daughter cells. And there you go. That is everything that we've been through in terms of science. Now in math, I have taught you guys complete the square and factorising using the AC rule. The only thing about factorising that I actually didn't understand is this. So let's say we have x squared plus... I may need an example. Okay, if you guys don't know how to do this, learn it. It's the AC rule. A times C in this instance would be 8. The middle number B, so we're looking for something that multiplies to get 8 and something that adds together to get 6, which in this case would be 4 and 2. So we would substitute 4 and 2 in, so that would be x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. Then we would look for a common denominator. Is there one? Yeah, there is. Okay, so that would be x x plus 4. That would be 2 x plus 4. So our completed numbers are x plus 2 and x plus 4 in brackets. Now to test if we've done it right, what is 2 times 4? 8. That's what we got. But to just totally make sure we did it right, let's do x times x, which is x squared. What is x times 4? That is 4x. What is 2 times x? 2x. And what is 2 times 4? That's 8. Collect like terms, we get x squared plus 6x plus 8, which is exactly what we get there. Just make sure when factorising to always test if those two numbers add to make C. If you guys don't know how to factorise, it is one of the most essential skills for literally math as a whole. You will fail if you don't know expanding and factorising. And then next is complete the square. We'll do a generic complete the square here. X squared plus 6. In fact, we'll do exactly the same thing that we just did. Plus 8 equals 0. Okay, complete the square with me, guys. You know how to do this by now. X plus 3 squared minus 3 squared plus 8 equals 0. Okay, what's minus 3 squared? That is minus 9 plus 8, that is minus 1. So we have x plus 3 squared minus 1 equals 0. So our two numbers, I believe, if we're looking at a turning point in a graph here, like one of these, don't know what out of that, turning point in a graph, so this bit here, I believe our coordinates would be minus 3, 1. But let me make sure of that, because if I've told you guys a fib there, but you basically, I think you're meant to just flip the numbers. And that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. Unless any of you want specific help with anything else, I have just gone through a bunch of really useful GCSE stuff. Expanding triple brackets is something that was a 6 marker in our mock. If you don't know how to do it, shame on you, because I didn't until literally just now, and now I know how to do it. Took me 5 minutes, literally just 5 minutes of your life. What else? Chemical tests. So remember, guys, the chemical tests, because in our mocks for chemistry, I think 5 of the questions were chemical tests. I dropped 6, 7 marks because of them. Seriously, the easiest things, okay? Metal hydroxide testing, you get sodium hydroxide and you test it, if you add excess to aluminium, it produces a colourless precipitant. Magnesium or calcium, it will be white. Copper, it will be blue. Iron 2, it will be green. Iron 3, it will be brown. Silver nitrate is used for testing halides, and flame test, you use something like a nichrome wire. You guys know all this, and if you don't, literally rewatch the stream. We've just done an hour of it. Let's go do one or two chemical questions then, chemistry. What topic should we do? Let's do topic A, chemical analysis. No, let's do question 52. Okay. You guys answer along with me if you haven't. Alright, number 1. Write the name of a substance that is an acid. Beer with a pH of 4. Bicarbonate soda with a pH of 9. Milk with a pH of 7. Which one is an acid? Beer. It has the highest pH. What colour would you expect to see in the universal indicator if it was added to bicarbonate of soda solution? Bicarbonate soda has a pH of 9. Remember guys, we did this literally 2 streams ago. Our first stream, sorry. Literally, pH scale, 1 to 14. 7 is green, 1 is red, 14 is purple. You guys know this. If you don't, what were you doing? So that would obviously be blue, a greeny blue. What ion is produced by an acid in an aqueous solution? Guys, if you don't know this, I will break down. Let me show you. Remember our funny little trick for doing this? H2O. H plus H OH, sorry, I guess I should put it the right way around. OH minus, and that gives you H2O. Literally just remember the chemical name for water, guys. State the range of a pH scale 1 to 14. Write a word equation. It is acid plus alkaline, and that gives you salt plus water. In terms of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions, write an ionic equation, and this is grade 6 here, if you're shooting for a grade 6, which I know I am. H plus OH minus, and that gives you H2O. Label the diagrams below. This is titrations. I don't know this. We are going through this tomorrow. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe titrations are used to determine the concentration of an unknown solution. Which means, I believe, point of neutralization in an acid-base type. I don't know these questions because I haven't gone through titrations yet. So unfortunately I can't help you guys there. Strong acids, weak acids. Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, while carbonic acid is a weak acid. Explain the difference between a strong and weak acid. Okay, acids, so a strong acid dissociates hydrogen ions, while a weaker acid will not, or it struggles to do so. If I remember the exact definition there, because I know I'll need it. I believe it's in chemical changes here. Ions. Strong acids fully dissociate in water. Weak acids solution of nitric acid. 1 mole of ethanolic acid. I don't know. Oh, it literally shows the chart here. Okay, so if we're looking here, it says nitric acid is stronger than nitric acid. So I would say that nitric acid will be able to disassociate in water, giving hydrogen plus ions. It would give more. It would give more hydrogen plus ions than ethanolic acid, which would only partially. A 0.01 mole solution of hydrochloric acid has a pH of 2. Predict the pH of 0.001. Okay, pH of 3 maybe. If it's slightly lower, it'll probably have a pH of 3. A solution of citric acid has a pH of 3. Which of the following would increase in pH? Would increase the pH. What increases pH? I would say maybe adding more of the same acid with a higher concentration. Changing the acid to nitric acids would probably do it. And adding hydrochloric acid would also increase it. Acids can react with bases and alkalis. What type of reaction occurs when an acid reacts? So it would be draw one line to connect the observation you would expect during the reaction. A white solid forming. And that would be a salt, right? Because a salt is produced from a neutralization reaction. But let me go check that. I'm not sure. That is page 57. Oh no, okay, fizzing because carbon dioxide is produced. Damn, I was wrong. See, you can tell we haven't gone through this on the streams because I got something wrong. What is one type? Okay, so you would notice fizzing because carbon dioxide is produced. Okay. Write a word equation for the reaction of sulfuric acid and lithium hydroxide. I guess it would be SO4 plus LiH. And that gives you I don't know. I genuinely don't. Oh, here. H2SO4 plus something. You have to balance it. Alright, well, I can't just do this standing up. I'd actually have to sit down and do the work. But guys, I'm done. I'm done. Guys, seriously, if you haven't already, go on the Google document that I made and have a look at what you could be missing out on by not watching these streams. Because seriously, you could be missing up on 20 marks in your chemistry, 15 in your biology, 6 to 8 in your physics. We just went through some mad things today. So honestly, it's okay to take a break, guys. If you guys haven't been watching these, now would be a great time to maybe skim through the episodes, try and gain as much info as possible.